So basically, they're South American. And Jewish people, when they shapeshift into reptilians. The other white races do not shapeshift into reptilians. They shapeshift into other things like dogs, owls, etc., etc.
Huh.
The so-called Jew has more in common with a black
Huh.
than they do other white people.
Huh. Huh.
And
Huh.
some guy was saying that what I was saying about how Jews need to drink Ethiopian blood and have sex with black women doesn't make any sense. It's a DNA thing. For example, like all Arcturians have crown chakras and the ability to become a vegan.
Big updates. Guys, look at my community tab.
Would probably Jews 9 times out of 10.
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, baby. Thanks, baby. I'm going to the store. Yep. I'm gonna get 2 Rockstar. Yep. No, thanks, man. How do I now? Get out. What? She kicked him out? She kicked you out? Oh, well, why? I don't know why you went up there to begin with. Transfer the money. Yep. Good night. Good night. Hey, wait a minute. I go in the store, Graham. I'm going to the store. Fuck, where'd it go? Oh my god, where'd it go? Oh shit. Did it go to Venmo?
You tell her, Matthew. She's on her phone right now.
Wait.
You text that little bitch and tell her to leave us the buckland.
Okay, I don't know why you're fighting with her.
Yeah, it's because neither one of them have meth.
I don't know what to do, dude. Trying to figure this out. I don't know what I just did. Eight, 9, 5,
She has some
2.
young boy, Kaylee's age, hanging out up there.
I don't know what to do about it, dude.
You just text her and tell her to leave us.
Alright, just stop it.
Anything from her no more.
Stop answering the phone.
Kaylee, don't tell me she's working. She will not go home.
Unclaimed. What the fuck?
I'm tired of
claim it, dude. Pending. Why is everything pending, dude?
She literally looked at me, Matthew, and said, "Get out, get out, get out." I just got him calmed down. Get the fuck out.
Okay, okay.
And then don't call me anymore.
Grant, you gotta calm down, dude. You're gonna have a stroke. Okay. God damn. Why does this say unclaimed? Oh man, the fucking store. Alright guys, let's watch this nut.
Tell her to leave me the fuck alone.
Graham, so please relax. Just ignore her. They're all tweaking.
She's gonna need a ride, and guess what? She ain't getting no
Just ignore them.
Oh, is this medicine? You can kiss my fucking ass.
Oh no, my hair.
Just
My hair.
look at why Jews don't consider themselves white.
It's all falling down.
Just sit down and try to relax, dude. You want a Klonopin?
She hurt my feelings.
I know. Don't go up there. They're doing meth.
I had a vision of
Do you want a Klonopin? Half a Klonopin?
wake about 3 months
You
ago.
have to take
Over
something to
Casper.
calm down.
And just yesterday, while I was meditating at work, an entity told me he would die tomorrow, which
Fuck.
is Tuesday, July 29th, 2014.
Okay, it's fine for 3 months, and I ain't having to pay him.
Also, Sunday, last Sunday, which was yesterday, I had like so many anomalies happen to me in one day. And a girl asked me out, and her name is Cecilia CC, and I think she's a tranny because she speaks softly all the time and she has no breasts. However, she does not have an Adam's apple, but she speaks softly like Donald Sterling's ladyboy person. And it's funny because her last
What the
boyfriend
fuck is going on? Why
was
can't I accept
what I am,
this?
a typo negative.
Graham,
with
please,
a big
please
back.
relax.
So I'm assuming this girl Cece is like
Just ignore them.
a prior draconian.
You just have to
past life.
ignore them.
She seems to have a thing for draconians. So I'm subscribed to Alt Kendall, who's a Mason in London.
God, log
Yeah.
in.
The reason why I didn't go to London yet because he's the writer for the comedy show. So basically, I'm Matt Stone, he's Trey Parker, and Melanie, the future wife, the blonde dancer, is Vanna White. She's basically just the eye candy for the show.
What does this mean? Just try to relax, okay? Don't go up there. They're tweaking. Alright, I'm trying to figure out why I can't unclaim the credits. Like, someone sent me 5.
It's
I'm
like,
trying to get
I don't
on the
like this.
store.
It's like, it's not my job to, I'm not here to fucking entertain you. I'm entertaining, but I'm not here to fucking entertain you. And what am I gonna do with a script? You can't script the YouTube. YouTube is, see, that's the thing, you put a fucking script on me, You can't put a script on me. You can't like say, "Hey, go be funny." That's when I'm not funny. If you want funny, just fucking follow me around with a goddamn camera. I'll give you fucking comedy. I'm telling you, I'll give you fucking comedy. Just, I need a camera. I need like one of those shows that it's like, Gucci knows best. That's what I need. And why are we reinventing the wheel? Why not just have me go on like Saturday Night Live and have Melanie be on Saturday Night Live too?
Okay, wait.
And Max Spears said that you can tell if someone has a ritualistic murder placed on them just by looking at their aura. And I'm pretty sure that Melanie is one of those people who will be ritualistically murdered because she jumps off a cliff when we live at the waterfront villa in the future.
What?
And I think that
What?
her jumping off a cliff is a
What is she
Masonic
saying?
death.
Alright, give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out.
By the way, why does Max Spears sound like he's like
I'm trying to do this.
got done helping
It's
Janet?
pissing me off so bad.
Must be the implants. But you notice Max Spears has the same exact speech pattern as Roy Todd.
Yes, that's me.
R-O-Y Todd.
Log
Roy
in.
Todd. Same exact speech pattern.
Just trying to lay down. They're nuts.
They're basically, they both do
there's
that thing where
nothing
they roll their
everybody can
eyes
do.
up in the air like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah, like this. Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, that interview with Max Spears that Miles Johnson did, that was a good interview. But the problem is that there's nowhere near enough of those interviews. There's nowhere near enough. Like that, there needs to be like 50 interviews like that. Just like that are at fast paced. And of course they're going on with that bullshit about Sasquatch when it's so-called Sasquatch is really what I am, the Neanderthal, and I'm so sick of like lies. See, Sarah Adams, I hope you're watching this. What does that say about you when you're with some guy who has to lie all the time? And the thing is, you make these videos where you say, oh, we're here to like help people. Who are you helping when you lie? How do
What the
Sarah,
fuck?
Max, Cyrus King, 13th Son, put yourself in my shoes. Pretend you're a real man looking at yourself. And pretend you're me watching your video. What am I supposed to think? How am I supposed to feel about you watching you lie all the time? You know, 1984, the title of it, the original title was The Last Man, the last sentient human being. That would be me.
Come on.
And I'm like the only one that gets anything out of the videos I watch. And someone said that, oh, Jordan, you're not a king because he who is the real king doesn't say he is. Let me tell you why you're wrong. Because if you're a king, it
Wait a
shows
minute,
through.
dude.
That's exactly what Cyrus King said about me indirectly.
992.
He said that
992.
if you were a king in a past life, you don't need to say so because
759.
enlightened people can tell. And like I said, it shows through. I mean, I'm so multidimensional. Like my videos are so multidimensional. They're not the same shit over and over again like Occult Science, McLeary, and Dragon, etc., etc. They're the same shit over and over and over. And I know exactly what McLeary's thinking. There's nothing new under the sun. That's true, but there's more dimensions to what you're talking about. Like, McLeary, I think you're a closet smoker. which is why, you're toxic. Let me tell you something, McLeary. I want you to listen good. All of the gothic people like you are imitating
God damn it,
demons
man.
possessing bodies. For example, the guy, Lucius Adversarius, the guy who took Karen to London, he looks like Lestat from the Korn video, from the Queen of the Damned. He looks like Lestat. All that gothic gay shit, like, I'm a vampire, all that faggoty ass, what do you call that shit, the vampire teenage bullshit, all that faggoty, like, pretend to be a vampire shit, that's for demons possessing bodies. You're imitating a demon when you do all that, like, gothic music, like Obituary and all that Cookie Monster voice stuff, all that, like, castle bullshit. That's all specifically for demons possessing bodies. That's not for you. Big Larry, you should be ashamed of yourself. And, another reason why you should be ashamed of yourself, and this goes for Hans and Nell too, it's okay to troll Dreams Within Dreams in the comment section on her videos, but to actually make a video about her is the equivalent of punching a toddler in the face. She doesn't get any views, and we all know she's thoroughly retarded. You don't have to make a video reminding us about this. It's tacit that she's retarded. You don't actually have to say it. But because you're out of material and you
Why
upload the
does
same
it
video
say
over and over and
pending?
over again,
Like,
that's why you do that. And also that also has to go. That also has to do with you not really having that much of a soul. But then again, neither do I. So I think another reason why I see 33 all the time is that's like the percentage of a soul I have. Like I have 33% of a soul. I'm just waiting for the rest of it. I think it's like Sarah Adams said, I think my soul is hovering above my body because it doesn't want anything to do with the hell that we created here on Third Dimension. By the way, I want to know
fucking
how to
apps.
discharge debt because I want to go
dude.
to
Now the
Dr.
fucking
Baskin at
store is closed. I gotta go down the fucking street to the other
I want to
one.
get my hair
What the fuck, man?
lasered back on my head because I don't want to go bald. I'm not done yet. Don't go anywhere. So I read Sarah Adams's blog, and it's so lulzy. And I'd love to go to her wedding because I just want to be there when they recite the vows, because all the mispronouncing words and all the horrible attempt at poetry on her part, and Max's part is going to be like the lulziest thing in the world. And I just want to be there just to laugh when she starts reciting her vowels, and it's probably like, Cat in the Hat rhymes. Oh God, I just have no soul. But yeah, that would be so hilarious. Oh, see that? See that? Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I have an ugly face. Why does camera keep crooked? Okay. There we go. Sit down here. So I had a day where there was nothing but anomalies all day long. So I never go to the gym on Sunday. I got asked out by a girl. And I forgot my shirt while going to work. And the guy who I relieved at work wasn't the normal guy. And I saw 2 limousines. Oh, there's something written on the door at work. I'll do like a separate video of it. And yeah, there's something on the door. And there's something also on top of the building. At one of the buildings, there's something written in the sky. But you have to be like halfway out of it to see it.
This
And
is bullshit.
Like I said, there's something in the office written on the door, on the wooden door, and you have to be like halfway out of it to see it. So I'll like do a video of the door. Okay.
I transferred it to my PayPal. Now it's saying unclaimed. Well, how do I fucking claim it?
Totally cool for myself, you know what I mean? For like 15 minutes we were laying down listening to this Ascension CD, like with the binaural beats behind water. And I went through like...
Skip to the vision.
Yeah, no, I went through like a tunnel, like with like spirals of light in it. And I saw a pattern on everything, how it was connected, like a honeycomb. And I came through, like, and then there was like an outline of my body, or like outline of the shape of a body, like outline behind outline behind outline behind outline for forever. And I was going through that outline, and then I came out and I saw a book on the ground that was on fire, or not on fire, it was like on the ground and the page turned, and there was a big like number, like old English looking numbers, and the corner of the page was burnt like on fire. I flipped over, and then I was in a car going down the street in like downtown New York. Like people were pressing. There was like, I just remember there was like a topless lady, and she was like up against the car, and like everybody was like trying to get into the car because we were headed out of town or whatever. And there was choppers flying over, and like the choppers were like a passion of firing on people. And, like
Running Man.
yeah, it's like it was like wartime. It sounded like I heard it started off as air chatter, like the binaural beat.
Yeah.
It turned into Charlie Brown. There's like radio chatter,
I know what
back
you
and forth, and then I heard like helicopters flying over and shit. And then I saw a person, the profile of a person, and within that person there was a face that separated itself from it, like it was somebody possessing somebody. Black and shiny, like almost like reptile skin, but like black, not green.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
And it's like kind of a cone shaped, or like a cylindrical shaped head that just like is jagged on top, and they had big teeth that stuck out, and it stuck its head out of this person's body and just like screamed, like went back in, and I saw people die. I heard people screaming for death. Like I saw and tasted blood.
It's like a Slipknot song came to life.
Yeah, like I saw and tasted blood. Like I felt like I saw the apocalypse. Like, yeah, I couldn't get out of it. And once it was there, I couldn't get out
Oh
of it.
man, you gotta give me one of these things.
And like, I don't know. And then like, I now know that I'm possessed by something. By 3 or 4
Yeah.
things. By about 3 or 4 things.
Specific
I heard
guy.
it talking inside me. I heard it say.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was sitting there like this, and it said, "You're not like, you know, weird voice. You're not relaxed. Get relaxed." And I was like,
It's awesome.
it's like, you're still not relaxed. Relax more. And then something inside of my head, like another voice behind that, was like yelling at me.
Yeah. I can hear, like when I'm thoughtless, I can hear like someone else's, like there's someone that has my, like I'm in someone else's head because they're in mine.
Yeah.
It's like they put antennas in my head so I can hear what they're saying too. It's like a two-way radio. So when I'm thoughtless, I can hear someone like at the hair barber getting a haircut, and it's like, I can also, there's one time I heard them like working on a car with like friends, and they're like chatting about like car parts and crap like that.
Yeah, it'll come back to more. It'll come back to me. But I didn't really talk about it. Like, yeah, after it happens, like that's what you're supposed to do. Like whenever you trip, is to like talk about what you saw, so you can understand it more, and recognize it after you're not tripping. It's hard to remember the shit. You know what I mean? But like, I fucking traveled through a time space continuum to solve the apocalypse. It solved the most evil, purest, or the like purest form of people, like the most downright nothing but black, dark, fucking evil. Like,
Yeah,
evil.
I saw my face like become like a black face that looked like it was made out of like this countertop right here, where it was like a mannequin face,
Yeah.
and I think that's like what my real face is.
Yeah, it was really, really odd and disturbing, but I accepted it for what it is. It was really realistic. It made me content. It made me realize, like, you know, I was sitting there with like an expectation of how I wanted to trip, and then I realized, like, why I can't even have an expectation of life. Like, I have life, and that's all I can expect. Is my well, I can expect number one to live and number two to die. That's the only thing I can expect.
So what kind of smoothie we got there?
Very, very, very.
Berry, huh?
Look at me.
Fuck, Jesse Ventura. He's got a book that says, "Don't start the revolution without me." Of course, when the Bundy Ranch thing happens, he's nowhere to be found. Same with Fat Boy Alex Jones. Nowhere to be found. Talks all the shit in the world, yet Alex Jones is nowhere to be found. That's what a provocateur does. Says everything in the book to get you riled up, but he does nothing. And then the biggest problem I have with him is that he was talking about Obamacare, and he's like, we're not signing up for this because if they can get away with this, they can get away with anything. And you know damn right well he's claimed Moorish nationality. He's not paying Obamacare anyway, or any taxes for that matter. So I can't stand the inconsistency of these people. Pisses me off to no end. Now, as far as Gilbert is concerned, he got on camera and said, we're gonna fireball New York. Now, he did this while wearing a turban on and, you know, singing the praises of the Moors again, which are on the FBI terrorist list. So I sent the FBI a little, I dropped him a line, and I dropped the dime on Gilbert, and I said, hey, you got this guy wearing a turban who says in his video that he's gonna fight. He says his exact quote is that it's time to fireball New York, and he's wearing a turban. He's claiming to be a Moor on the terrorist list. So I don't think Gilbert's YouTube channel has much longer life in it, and I think Gilbert's going to be behind bars soon, where his kind belongs in. So we'll just see what's in Gilbert's future. Remember, Gilbert, bad things happen to bad people, and when you mess with Q2, you go into the grinder. Alright, first things first. Gilbert, I shot your account. I shot it down. You know, I didn't think you were that stupid to cross the line in a video. Now, I don't dislike you at all. Matter of fact, you're an okay guy with me. And I just couldn't resist the opportunity because, you know, your subscribers took out 2 of mine, so I thought I'd return the favor to you. So it's kind of one of those things where when you point the finger, 3 fingers point back at you, or however the expression goes.
So as soon as you cross the line, I pull out my pistol and I bam! You shot him. You shot your account, Gilbert. It'll be down by Saturday. Oh, and by the way, Gilbert was correct because Gilbert said that his, you know that video he made about me where he's like, oh, and my real name my mama gave me, adds up to I am, or breaks down to I am. I downloaded a Gematria app on the phone here, and yeah, Gilbert adds up to I am, whatever I am adds up to, it's the same number. So anyway,
I have to add a bank again.
the Ultimate Warrior is dead now.
Nice.
And
Even though I did it
was a
7
total-
fucking times already.
Obviously, it was a total reptilian takeout. Let me give you the backstory. Ultimate Warrior was
Fucking
a bad
everything's gonna be
WWE
closed by the
did
time this
something
shit's
you
fucking
just
done.
Don't do
Stupid
Just
fucking
hold
bitch.
Vince McMahon, the reptilian possessing the body, up for money. That's right, Vince McMahon
Oh,
is a
fuck,
reptilian
dude.
alien possessing the body.
God damn it. I did it
And
like
he-
7 fucking
The
times.
Warrior said one day before a pay-per-view, I'm not going to go out there and let
Link
you
the
pay me
fucking
like
bank.
3 million
Link
cash
it.
right now.
Link.
So ever since that day, there was bad blood. So we had a whole bunch of time go by.
Where the fuck is it? God, these sites
so
are
much
so
time goes
convoluted
by
and fucking made by a fucking
You know,
spick.
time
Or
heals all
fucking
wounds.
Indian, dude.
Yeah, right. So we have all this time go by, like, you know, about 20 years.
God
or probably,
damn it.
Probably like 33 years or some shit like that, but I'm not counting.
Look at this. Look.
So
Where do you
Vince McMahon
fucking
invites
go?
Ultimate Warrior to give a Hall of
Where do you
Fame
go?
speech. He's going to be the main eventer in a Hall of Fame speech, right? So instantly it reeks of, it just reeks of,
It's fucking
like,
so nuts.
awkwardness. Like, it reeks of, why are you going to have this guy
Oh my
speak
God.
as the main eventer at a Hall of Fame speech,
About Venmo.
which is right before the
Does
big
that have a
WrestleMania pay-per-view?
fucking
Why are you going to
thing?
have this guy who no one likes at all? Why are you going to have this guy
Oh
make
my
a speech?
God, I already did it.
So here it is, Wednesday, a couple days after the pay-per-view that was on April 6th. 3 days after, and Ultimate Warrior is dead. Of a heart condition, a so-called heart condition. By the way, for those that don't know, Ultimate Warrior was a dragon. He was a Neanderthal with a lot of dragon DNA. You would know this if you were like me and had left your body and had a dragon yell at you, because dragons' voices sound like Ultimate Warrior / Triple H / Lemmy from Motorhead / Goldar from Power Rangers. So the whole thing with the Warrior was a total disaster. His whole speech at the Hall of Fame was
There we go.
it was very awkward, and it was very like cringy. You didn't know if he was gonna like blow a gasket. You didn't know if he was gonna like yell at someone. And he did a lot of things that you just don't do. If someone invites you to give a speech, there's a lot of things you just don't say or do. For example, if he showed up and he was giving the speech and he was like, you know, next year there ought to be an award for this random guy that no one remembers who worked so hard. He in other words, he showed up
God.
and started acting like he owned the joint and said he's like making all these recommendations, and he doesn't even own the company, he doesn't have any stock in the company, he has nothing to do with the company. So there was so much awkward, there's so much awkward and like moments when he was making his speech. And on a personal note, I can definitely tell that the Ultimate Warrior was definitely a target.
How is it
for
wrong?
whatever reason,
How
the reptiles
is
do not
it
like
wrong?
toxic people. For example, when I was working at the security job with Fred, there was a guy who was the manager,
It's literally right.
and he was a toxic Italian, very toxic. And Fred took his soul, and he changed his life mission to sell musical equipment. Of course, there's no, like, there's no money in that. So when Fred told me that the guy would end up killing himself because he would find that he wouldn't be able to pay his bills, etc., plus he had no soul, because Fred took it. Fred being Ptah, the 359th Freemasonic degree, aka the ancient Egyptian god of truth and wisdom.
Like, really?
Ptah.
Really,
So,
dude, really,
Fred
really,
took
really, 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 really,
this
really,
manager's
really,
soul
really,
at my
really.
job, and Fred said that you can only live like a month without your soul. So I see the same pattern with the Ultimate Warrior, where Vince saw how
Can I just
toxic he
use
was. Oh, let's face
PayPal?
it,
Like, what the fuck?
the Ultimate Warrior was like a boneheaded right-wing nut that was one of those guys that
Welcome to
just so
Goya.
oblivious to how things work. And the one thing, I'm actually glad he's dead, because here's what sickens me.
0, 4, 1, 2, 1,
When Warrior
5,
was making the Hall of Fame speech,
6, 3.
he said that he always respected everybody, no matter what, and that's a huge contradiction to what Bret Hart had to say in his book, where Bret Hart said that
6, 4,
the Warrior was in the locker room, and there was a liaison
oh my
between
fucking god, dude.
a Make-A-Wish kid, a kid who had
I
terminal
fucking hate
illness,
this fucking shit.
and the Ultimate Warrior. So the liaison notices that, the kid has
In
been
the
sitting
year
outside
of
this
our
locker room
Lord.
for, like an hour, 30 minutes too
And
long.
I can't now. Apparently, I can't even use fucking PayPal.
And the Warrior responded like, get the fuck out of here, I don't care.
Fucking
something to that
retarded,
effect.
bro.
And then Bret Hart went on to write, like, I had lost all respect for the Warrior at that point. And plus, they put out a DVD on the Warrior about how
It's fucking stupid.
no one got along with him. He didn't do business well. He didn't cooperate well. He thought he was
Bro,
better
where? Where?
than the system of tradition. So the Warrior goes, makes a speech, and acts like he owns the place, and 3 days later he's fucking dead.
Oh my god.
So that was a snipe job by a reptilian alien, probably from Japan. You just don't go into reptile territory and act like you own the fucking place. You don't fuck with these people. Especially if you're... And also,
Oh
the
my
Ultimate
god,
Warrior
dude.
represents the same guy that pisses me off at the organic store, like the mesomorph macho man deal bullshit. Like the Italian mesomorph with the mustache and the goatee and the square guy. You know what I mean? The square man. So, let that be a lesson to all you muscular men out there who think that you're like the alpha male. You're not.
Get knocked out by a
Or
reptilian.
like this. How is it, Gilbert? Which way is it? Is it this or that? I don't. School me, Gilbert. I don't know. I think it's like this. So all these mesomorphs out there think they're the alpha male. No. No.
Okay.
You mesomorphs out there who think you're tough, think you're big and bad. You've never met someone with 4 strands of DNA before. That little girl, Rachel, that little fucking girl, weighs like 75 pounds. She'd put you on your ass if she wanted to. She could suck your energy dry. And you couldn't do a fucking thing.
What the fuck?
And you
dude?
think you're all big and bad.
Oh wait.
70-pound girl would drop you on your fucking ass. Also, Vince McMahon killed Owen Hart to get back at Bret Hart for spitting on him. Owen Hart was going to do an entrance where he got on a rig, and he was going to ride it from the ceiling down to the ring. And there was a quick release mechanism on the rig, so instead of going down, it was supposed to be a comedic entrance where he was supposed to fall before he got to his feet. But instead of falling like, 5 feet before he was supposed to, he fell like, 60 feet before he was supposed to. And Vince McMahon used his reptilian telekinesis to engage the quick release feature so that Owen Hart would fall to his death. And it's completely a snipe job. It is a snipe job. And I said, when the Ultimate Warrior gave that speech, I was like, they need to have a reaction cam. They need to show they need to have Triple H, Vince McMahon, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair all sit next to each other and have like a reaction to everything he was saying, and you can tell that if that happened, that they would all be cringing like every other sentence. The Warrior speech was that bad. And that whole thing was a snipe job. The whole thing was, you know what, I actually feel, I'm actually afraid that I'm in that exact same situation as the Ultimate Warrior, because they left me out in the cold. See, this whole time I've been talking to Rachel, and she's like, she was under the impression that I was like communicating with the reptiles. I haven't seen Fred in 13 months. There's no one that talks to me. I've been completely blacklisted. I'm out in the cold here. I don't even know. I'm at the point where I honestly don't even know if this is an elaborate ruse on me or not. Now, I don't think Rachel's a part of it, if it is a ruse, because she's too stupid to be a part of anything. But there's definitely like an aura of like I'm like the ultimate like setup, and I honestly feel like I'm like getting to the point where I'm like 60. I'm like half 50% sure that they're gonna get me eventually, and 50% sure that they're not ever coming for me. Depends on what kind of day I'm having. Now I know what you're gonna say. Well, Jordan, you had all these visions and dreams. Well, yeah, the entities can do dream sharing, where they can make you see anything they want you to see. So it really bothers me, it really gets to me, it really shakes me up, it rattles me, because I couldn't do anything other than what they had arranged for me, like, the movie, all this and that. I'm really that scared that they're never coming, and it really bothers me deep down. Now, with this blood moon coming up, I'd like to make an official prediction. You got a blood moon on Tuesday, and every time there's been a blood moon, you had something major happen with Israel. One of the blood moons, you had the formation of Israel. Another blood moon, you had the Six-Day War. Another blood moon, this one coming up here, I think either Iran will be nuked or Israel will be nuked.
Yep.
So then plus you have Alex Jones saying that there's a, he says that there is an internet cyber attack that is imminent because Yahoo accounts have been compromised and all the other bullshit. So once again, I know a guy in Bulgaria that said New York was going to be nuked, that he remote viewed it. Then Rachel confirmed it. Rachel, the girl with 4 strands of DNA, the most advanced human that I know. Rachel, who is at the Christ level of healing. She can heal you with her aura.
Yeah, apparently I need a fucking...
She can leave her body at any time, go to any dimension at any time. Her YouTube account is Sarah Rachel Adams. You can find her on RickyAbundance.com. She's a Rockefeller, much like Morning Mayan, aka Linda West. She has no past lives. I got past lives. I have so many that I can see which one is talking. And when I grunt or sneeze or make any prehistoric type of noise, I can always face morph right into the Neanderthal. And Gilbert, I done told you, you're spitting it now. This pisses me off that you're spitting the truth.
God damn it.
He made a video where he's like, he was speaking indirectly to me, and he's like, we gotta get that monkey beast DNA out of you. Gilbert, you know that I was once a basilisk, a reptile. Someone added this monkey DNA to advance. Because when you got the melanin on you, you really don't do anything. You just beat a drum and dance. When you have...
I fucking hate these Jewish
you,
fucking apps.
Crown chakra, you don't really accomplish anything.
God damn it, dude.
I.e. lack people. L-A-C-K. Now, Kimberly Bunch said that they're going to add more monkey DNA to get a new man. So, Gilbert, you might want to put some monkey DNA inside of you. And if this is not an elaborate ruse on me, someone needs to like say so, because I kind of am cracking up mentally.
What's my number?
So, and to this Freemason,
Nice.
keeps sending me messages telling me to take antipsychotics,
Oh, nice, it worked.
antidepressants.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my...
Stop. Never gonna do that, ever.
Never, ever.
Because I know
Ever.
I'm not stupid. You think I'm retarded, don't you? You think that I don't know that that's how you put
Never.
inside of people. You need to stop.
Ever.
You need to stop.
You just stop.
Don't even fucking send anyone
Alright,
messages telling me to take
I'll be back.
pills.
Fucking
Just stop.
Little fucking Jew. Minecraft.
Gilbert said that the ancestors are in town, so I'm pretty sure that he means that the Masonic elders are in town, and my guess would be that they would pick me up on Friday to go to Canada before the blood moon on Tuesday, where the nuke happens, I think. Fred said that he'd come for me weeks before. Okay, on the East Coast, there's an interstate. I think it's like I-90 or I-95 that goes all the way up. So he said that after the quote-unquote event happens, you wouldn't be able to go up to Canada that way anymore. So I think he's referring to the nuking of Manhattan, where that would block off the interstate. So I think we're going Friday because 13th Son said that the ancestors are in town. So I think that means that we're leaving Friday or Saturday to avoid the nuke blasts on Tuesday. Because you see the people, the blood moon is extremely significant. There will be blood.
Yo. This right there is the shit. What I've learned on my journey. That bad Kevin Burns impression. But anyway, what I've learned on my journey is that when you eat cooked food, you deoxygenate your blood. When you drink the 10 point or 9.5 or 10.0 alkaline water, you re-oxygenate your blood, which gives you light energy that you cannot find unless you eat your food raw. So unless you eat your food raw, you're not going to have the light energy required. So I noticed there's two things that really make up for eating cooked meat more than anything else on this planet. And I've tried so much supplements, I've tried so much stuff. The two things that really work, really work, is spirulina and alkaline water at like a 10 or 9.5 pH level. And all this crap Rachel said about putting spirulina in your water, that's stupid because you're diluting it. So when I started not diluting it, I noticed a huge increase of I even saw the jellyfish. I even saw the jellyfish. The jellyfish are they're basically, they make you toxic. They make your energy toxic. And speaking of toxic, I've been going through a bad Mars retrograde, and Mars retrograde brings up your old hatreds. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason why Portal Prince made another video about Gilbert. And I think we should all leave that poor man alone because, see, Gilbert has so much to say because he lives in an apartment. So that's like the only thing he can do. So you just need to kind of like pass him by and just like ignore him. Kind of like the guy, you know, you see at the preacher man on the street corner yelling at the traffic, preaching to the traffic. Yeah, he's kind of passing by. The Fred, he owns a $2 million house and he says nothing. So you see the correlation here. So you gotta leave Gilbert alone. There'll never be anything new on that channel. Which is actually funny because, you know, he made a recent video where he's like, I didn't want people coming up to my daughter saying, "Do you have a boyfriend?" People should be saying, "What have you learned that's new? What are you learning?" And of course, he never learns or says anything new. He's uploaded the same video like 200 times. So this Mars retrograde makes your old hatreds from the past resurface, and I've been keeping it in check with Spirulina. And so put it like this. When I was eating the raw fish diet, that was the most light energy I've ever had, and I was leaving my body like all the time. If I can get close to that with this and alkaline water at a 9.5. Actually, I got 10 right now, pH level of 10. And as a matter of fact, I actually left my body twice and remote viewed the future. And apparently there's some, I hate to say this, but there's some wrestling show where it looks like a pay-per-view where this is like, 3 years in the future or 2 years in the future. It's like someone puts like a big knife in John Cena. I remote view that, a big knife, like right on the oblique abs. Like one of those like ridiculously oversized, yeah.